Yo.
You like Mexican restaurants?
Kinda. I mean, like, the food's kind of good, but, like, I'm, like, uncomfortable in that.
My mom took me to a lot of Mexican restaurants growing up.
Yeah, I bet, dude. You're Mexican.
Dude, it was crazy. Like, I don't know. I could definitely defer, like, a American restaurant compared to, like, an actual authentic one. But I feel like, honestly, for an established restaurant with its own, like, commercial property or whatever the fuck, I feel like if they have that, if it's like an established property, unless it's like a really, really good rated restaurant, it's probably shit. It's probably like shitty, like cheap, like ingredients and all that. You know what the shit is? You know what the shit is?
What is the shit?
Taco trucks, bro.
Yeah,
dude, fucking that one off 10th, bro.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Spartan tacos.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like Monday. Taco Monday, bro.
Dude, that's today. You want to get some
Mondays.
tacos after this?
Yeah, I'm down, bro.
Celebratory.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Hey, what about you, Robert? What do you
Yeah.
think about Mexican restaurants?
Yeah, so I mean, the taco truck scene is very alive and it's very well in Los Angeles, I must say.
What kind of tacos do they got there? Do they got like the standard like carne asada type shit? Or do
Oh,
they got,
yeah,
like fucking like quesadillas? Do they
Yeah,
got
the
fucking,
one-
like, weird crazy fusion shit.
Yeah, the one that I go to, like, they also have, like, the spinning meat on the stick, some pineapple
Ooh.
dripping
Yeah.
down. I mean, it's really good.
That's
food.
actually a Persian Mexican thing.
I heard about
that,
really? Yeah.
The significance of that or its history. I don't know too much about it, but I know like it comes from Persian immigrants that migrated to or vice versa. I don't know, but eventually ended up in Mexico, and that's why you see those big sticks.
I didn't know that.
Those big meat on sticks, bro.
Yeah, no, I used to watch a few like fucking random ass like European cooking or like Middle Eastern like cooking videos just to like go to sleep. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting, man.
You ever watch Anthony Bourdain, bro?
Yes, bro.
The delicious nature of this Mexican restaurant. It has its true authenticity right here. Madness, deliciousness, a delicious plate. Something you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Dude, I'll tell you, I never really had anything authentic. Because, you know, like, dude, like, I'd say the most authentic shit I had was in, like, Idaho, bro. And, like, that's saying something, man.
That.
It's,
Fucking Boise, bro.
Yeah, no, I was in Mountain Home. Mountain Home,
what
Idaho.
the fuck is
bro.
that?
See, exactly.
I live in the mountain home.
Yeah, like, what do you call them? Mountain homers? This shit's funny.
Nah, but, I mean, like, where I kind of found, like, do you guys fuck with Tex-Mex at all?
Tex-Mex?
I haven't
I
had
don't
too
know.
much
I
of
haven't really had much exposure
Yeah.
to it.
I mean, we live in Cali, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you know what? I'll tell you, Tex-Mex is popping in Ohio.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you
You'd
wouldn't expect
it to be
it,
some
man.
Midwest like Mex thing, bro.
Yeah,
Midwest
dude,
Mex.
it's crazy. You ever heard of Chewy's, bro?
Chewy's? No.
Oh my god, bro. There's like a cult following. Like every time you go in, they got like a new monthly T-shirts of like new Chewy's designs, bro. Their little mascot's a fish, bro.
That's
It's some of the best like comfort Mexican food, or it's not even Mexican. It's Tex-Mex. It's
You know
just,
what
like,
mariscos are?
Nah.
That's Mexican seafood, like
Ooh.
cocktails, like shrimp cocktails, fucking grilled salmon. Oh my god! Let me tell you about this shit. One of the best Mexican dishes I've ever had. It's straight up just a whole fried fish. It's called like pescado frito, or I don't know what the fuck it's called. I'm gonna be honest, but like they take the whole fish. They don't cut the head off, nothing.
Yeah.
They just fucking cut some slices into it, deep fry that shit whole, and then they serve it on a plate. You get like fucking lime. You fucking put some sauce on there. Just
Damn.
dig in with your fucking hands. Take out the bones.
Damn,
It is kind of a
bro.
bitch to eat though, cause like the fish bones, they're like hella, just like a million of them, and there's like prickly as
yeah.
shit. They're tiny, and if you don't notice them, you might stab yourself or some shit, cause they're sharp. They're sharp, bro.
See, like, is the payoff of eating that even worth it? 'Cause I
It's
feel like-
fucking delicious. It is
Really?
it's a whole fish too, so you're like full. You don't need any like side dishes, but usually they serve it with like beans and
But
rice.
like, the dish is trying to kill you, bro. It's like,
That's
Nah.
true. But like,
Nah.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of other dishes are like that too. I mean,
you ever heard of pufferfish? Like,
Oh yeah,
that like really
pufferfish,
expensive.
that shit will kill you, man.
Yeah. What's that one fucking like fish that like is like famously really expensive because it's really hard to prepare? Like if you don't prepare it right, it kills you.
Is it
Isn't it pufferfish?
Is it pufferfish?
It's literally
It could be
pufferfish. Like
pufferfish.
pufferfish
It's
can only be
definitely
caught
one
by
of them.
like only like knife experts or some
Yeah.
shit like
I
that.
hear like people like I mean, you hear some people also eat like fucking shit like jellyfish
Mhm.
or you know
Yeah.
a lot of those poisonous / venomous fish.
Dude, taking
Yeah.
fucking DMT from what Toad Venom, bro. Oh my god, we should do that.
Oh
bro.
god,
that's
dude.
5-NEO-DMT. That's the
Yeah.
shit that makes you like see
See,
have your
like-
life flash before your eyes.
bro.
On God, I don't want to do that. Not
Dude,
at night.
no. Think about this. Okay, so you have a life-changing trip where your life literally flashes before your eyes. You feel like you're going to die. But think about that. It's the bad trips that matter the most because you come out of it with the best mindset and you're like, oh my god, like I should probably take my life. Like I feel like that's how it is. Like everyone just takes a new look at their life. They're like, oh my god, I was about to die. I need to.
I mean, the thing is, right?
Take my.
I had
some
like
shit.
last time I took shrooms. I think it was with you, and we lemon tech those
3 grams of penis envy.
penis envy.
Albino penis envy.
I really did think for like an hour and a half during that trip that I was gonna die, just because like I felt like my fucking body was gonna shut down.
Motherfucker, why'd you give me melatonin?
I don't know, bro. That
Dude,
was
this motherfucker gave me like what was it, 20 milligrams of
Yeah.
melatonin?
Oh my God.
I was out, dude. I was on the floor just like with my eyes wide open, dude. You remember what I looked
yeah.
like?
No, you were like, you looked like you were in like a mental ward, like in the fucking solitary confinement, and you were just like.
I remember there was one point
Oh
where
my
I
God.
thought that you took a video or a picture of me, and I was like, no.
I
He's
remember
making fun of
that,
that. He's
bro.
making
I
fun of
remember.
me.
I remember the whole time you were doing that, I was just bouncing that fucking pillow in my hand. Dude, that little pillow with my face on it, bro.
Talk to him, Jimmy, bro.
Oh,
Jimi
dude.
Hendrix, bro. You're literally the embodiment of Jimi Hendrix, bro.
Oh, I try to be.
You try to listen to Jimi Hendrix much or no?
Oh, dude. Like, I don't even have to try with Jimmy, you know.
Dude,
Um.
that guy's every song that guy makes is a masterpiece. I think.
For sure.
Like,
Oh yeah.
they're all just so good, dude. I listened to that one album with Easy Rider on it. Oh my god, that one song I showed you on the car ride
that
back.
was a good one.
A fucking, that's a gem. That's like
Yeah.
that shit's like a what's it called, hidden gem, a fucking deep cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember you showed me that one night when we were, I think we were drinking Heineken's, or was it Heineken's or vodka? And it was vodka in Robert's room. You're like, bro, you need to check this song out. Dude, Jimi Hendrix, man, white guy, love him.
Oh yeah.
I
All white
think-
guys do love him.
Yeah. No, dude.
I love seeing a white guy walking down the street with long hair and he has a Jimi Hendrix shirt. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
you play
that's-
guitar. I get it. You don't need to like scream it in
Yeah,
their
I
faces.
see you, bro. You don't gotta do all that.
And then the next day he walked into the store with a fucking Gibson guitar or Gibson shirt on, bro.
Woo!
Hey, but you know what though? He's living his best life.
Yeah.
He's living his
Hey,
best.
why hate? Why hate?
I mean, you know
Honestly.
that guy definitely like looks at
Yeah.
like teens or like young people and the music they listen to, and he's like,
Oh yeah, I'm definitely that guy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to get. I had that little
I hate
rant
to be
about
that guy.
vinyls, and you know what? I'm gonna say it again.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I think that it's fucking stupid that this newer generation of people who are collecting physical media are calling records, vinyl records, vinyls. I think that's one of the stupidest goddamn things that has ever been started in the culture. Like, oh, I got this new Tyler the Creator vinyl. Oh,
Limited edition from
limited edition
Walmart
Walmart
exclusive.
Forest Green Wolf.
It has a
Tyler the-
poster in it.
I got this new BTS vinyl. I'm gonna put it on my wall.
It comes with the record player inside.
Dude.
I was kind of that guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest.
Honestly, yeah, I do kind of like use it for like specifications. Cause I collect CDs. Like,
Yeah.
Jamie, pull that up.
I've been trying to get into CD collecting. You want to bring the whole thing? For
Yeah,
me?
just bring the whole
Okay.
thing. Let's just see what I got.
Yeah, no, I realize now I'm way too fucking in poverty to start keep collecting records. So I'm gonna start collecting CDs now because it's way more economical.
Oh,
$5 per CD instead of like $20 per record.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah,
Fuck.
party foul.
I know, but yeah, dude, I've like some of these have been gifted to me. Some of these are my dad's, but most of these.
Ooh,
Sure.
apostrophe. Ooh.
Yeah, dude. I have some good shit, some good pulls too.
Sgt. Pepper's,
Dude.
Abbey Road.
Oh, Thin Lizzy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I have some this is from my mom, Dr. Demento, and then there's some more CDs behind you actually. Oh, good call there. Yeah, Jailbreak, sneaking
Chet
around.
Atkins.
Chet Atkins, Jerry Reed, $5.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No, this is the Jacksons.
No, you have an
Oh,
Earth, Wind, and Fire record
I
right
do.
there.
That's my dad's. This is my mom's.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Blood
yeah.
Sugar Sex Magic.
Scar tissue that I wish you
saw.
Mm.
I
Dude,
had sex
Anthony
with a
Kiedis.
14-year-old.
What do you think about that, bro? Let's talk about that.
I think he's a pedophile.
Real talk, like, fuck Anthony Kiedis, but like all the other members of the
Dude,
Chili
they're all
Peppers.
so good. Fucking
Yeah.
Hey,
Flea, Chad Smith,
I've said this.
John Frusciante.
I've said this to you before, I think, but before I really even knew what Red Hot Chili Peppers was, I thought Anthony Kiedis played the guitar.
Oh my
But
god.
no, that I feel like if you're in a band like Red Hot Chili Peppers, you have no excuse to just be the vocalist.
Right.
I think
There's
you
another band that's exactly like that.
You could
Their
totally
name's-
pull off rhythm guitar. as
Yeah.
well. And I'm sure he does on a couple songs.
But it's like when he's performing, as I've seen, it's mainly just vocals.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just underwhelming. Especially because, I mean, his vocals are good, but I feel like they should be backed up with a guitar playing every now and then, you know? Like,
Yeah, I hear that.
I mean, the
um,
guitar playing on Red Hot Chili Peppers is pretty good.
It
I'm
is.
not gonna lie. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. It is pretty good.
You see, they're a lot like the Who in that sort of way. Because, I mean, does Anthony Kiedis, does he play harmonica?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't
That's
know if there's
that's
any-
one thing that Roger Daltrey did different. He plays harmonica.
But like John Frusciante definitely gets his inspiration from Jimi Hendrix.
Oh,
I hear it on
definitely.
every time he plays, I'm like, talk to him, Jimmy. Talk to him.
Oh my goodness.
I could hear him cry. I could hear Jimmy.
Do you guys ever listen to Pearl Jam?
Oh,
no.
I ever listened to Pearl?
Oh.
Dude.
Even flow.
Dude, I get my dad loves
Fucking-
Pearl Jam, but like, and I've never really been into like their music like that, but I've never heard a bad song from there. And their guitarist, Mike McCready,
Daughter,
Mike fucking
Black.
McCready, he's just like so awesome.
But why?
Yeah, no,
you
dude.
remember that?
I remember,
we
bro.
Fucking
there.
Zeke.
Oh,
I
dude,
love
it's on a
Zeke.
weird-
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Dude, what are you gonna say?
I was much more of a Creed fan than Pearl Jam.
What are your thoughts? Okay, let's have this conversation right now. What are you guys' thoughts on Pantera? I'll start. I love Pantera. I fucking love Pantera. I don't give a fuck about any of the shit they've done. Dimebag Darrell is one of his own. There's literally never been a guitar player that plays like him. There's some that try to mimic him, like Zakk Wylde, but he doesn't like shit. I'm not gonna lie, he does his own shit and it sounds like buns. Dimebag Darrell in his own mastery. I don't give a fuck. I feel like that band just embodies that, like, ultra male instinct. You know what I mean?
that
To just
ultra-
like that fucking like, oh, I just want to fucking like rip somebody apart type shit. You know? You can speak all the shit you want, bro. I
Yeah.
think Pantera is like, I think they've done more for the Mexican community than I'm being dead ass, bro. They inspired Crowbar. They fucking like inspired like fucking like Acid Bath. They inspired groove metal as a whole. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
Let me express my 2 cents on it, because you know there's no doubt, like musically speaking, they're very talented individuals, and I have nothing against that. I'm just like not too big on, you know, like these cats are from like the 90s, early 2000s, and they're still
There
using.
used to be a glad metal band.
They're still using. They're like using slurs and like showing like the Confederate.
They don't have it in
flag.
their songs though.
Oh no!
None of
but-
their songs talk about like racist shit. They just talk about like the stuff they hate, which is like
Trends, Great Southern Trend Kill.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to
I
that
mean-
record. Oh my god.
I mean, like, it's kind of just the same thing with Leonard Skinner, you know?
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner's really good.
Yeah, like Pantera and Leonard Skinner are really, really good, but
Yeah,
like,
it's just a shame that like their audiences are like the
Yeah,
same
really
shade of white.
I wouldn't say that about Pantera. I'd say it's a little darker, a little more my complexion.
Definitely.
definitely for Pantera, but their views are still hard to get around. But I mean, I will say, I didn't know about all the things that they did for a while. So I just got into their music without knowing, and I really like their music. I'm gonna
Right.
be honest. Like, what was that one album you just mentioned?
Great Southern Trend.
I
The
listened
one
to
with Floods.
Yeah,
the one
that
with
one's really
Suicide
really good.
Notes.
Yeah.
Parts 1 and 2. Ooh, the one with tens. Ooh. Oh my god. What do you think about hardcore, bro? What do you think about the scene?
You
here?
know, my opinions have changed greatly since I've met you. However, I think it is still, I'm not going to say weird, but I will say it's odd that last time I went to a hardcore show, I was sitting next to a 15-year-old.
They're all ages. Like, most
yeah.
of the events, like, most of them are hosted at all ages. Because, I'm not going to lie, most of the hardcore scene is built on, like, the high schoolers. Like,
Yeah.
most of the high schoolers are the ones that mosh. The ones that are, like, 18 plus, there's no moshers, rarely any, because I feel like most moshers, like, I don't know what it is. What do you think? I'm curious to hear your perspective.
Well,
On this very thriving music scene in
Well,
our
I
local
think-
area.
I'm not too. I'm around the scene a lot, but like I'm not too big into it. But I'd assume it's about like minor safety. If it's like,
Yeah.
if it's just them doing the moshing and then the big kids staying out, and you
Yeah.
know, like
Well, I mean, there is kind of like an inside joke in the community where it's like there's always the 30-year-old mosher dude with like fucking like
Yeah.
he's bald, he's got like tattoos on his back, he's wearing a basketball jersey, he just aims for the fucking the most vulnerable people in the crowd.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen that, bro. At the Out of Pocket show I went to the Out of Pocket show at 2nd Street in Open San Jose, and I remember there was like Zeke was telling me I saw like one dude walk out, his like fucking piercing was like bleeding like crazy, it was dripping
shit.
blood.
I
He
think I
said
saw
he
a story
walked out-
post about that.
He said he saw some chick with a like literally looked like she had a broken nose walking out of the fucking
Damn.
venue, dude. And then there was like I remember at one point while I was in the pit, like I saw this like there was some chick that got like kicked in the head and she got like she fell down and everyone was like crowding around her and then like the band that was playing was like, oh shit, is she okay? Is she okay? Is everyone okay? And then she got up and then she was like, I'm fine.
Oh my
And she
God.
just walked
Damn.
away.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I remember in Oakland there was my band Cottonmouth played at Stay Gold Deli. I remember we were up there, and there was this one mosher dude. He goes to like every single one of the hardcore shows, whatever
Yeah.
one. He's like a high schooler. He always wears a mouth guard.
Mhm.
I see that, and he
Oh,
always wears
yeah, I think I
gloves.
know
He has
that
like
dude,
long
yeah.
hair. He has like a cap, and he always moshes. I remember. He got like he got in the pit and some dude like started spin kicking and he like got him in the head,
Oh my
like kicked him
God.
right in the dome.
Like the same thing that happened to you?
No, like
Oh.
like straight in the noggin, and he fell down. Like everyone was like,
Fuck.
"Oh shit, he's unconscious," and everyone went over and like went to like aid him and shit. He got up, like walked around for a bit, and then he got back in the pit, bro.
Oh my
He
God.
got
Oh my
immediately back in the
fuck-
pit.
Fucking
God.
tank, bro.
Hey, good for him, bro.
Yeah.
I can barely survive two-stepping for like 30 seconds.
I was so out of wind at the Out of Pocket show. I
Yeah.
remember whenever they were playing Something More. It's that beautiful one with the guitar melody, bro.
Yeah.
I went up to the mic during that crowd chant part. I can't seem to find no reason to care, or some shit like that. And I went up there and I remember like I screamed that. I got close to the mic, and then I got back into the crowd, and dude, I was out of breath.
Yeah,
Dude, I could
bro.
not breathe. I was like, and dude. There was so many people. The air was so fucking thick and humid.
Oh
like
my
I
God,
couldn't breathe.
dude.
Like I had to breathe.
I've
through-
been in that venue before.
and my nose was kind of clogged too, so it was nightmares.
Yeah.
It was literally a nightmare situation. I didn't want to leave for the
Dude,
set, during the set.
Do you remember those guys that were like handling my fucking weed that one time I went there?
Oh my god! At that same venue, I remember that shit. They were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you smoke?" And then, dude,
Yeah, dude.
I was concerned for a second. I'm not gonna lie.
We went on those fucking stairs by this venue. It's the same venue he was talking about. There's like stairs that go up to like, I don't know, like apartment or something.
Yeah.
And
No, like a commercial space or something.
yeah,
That doesn't
whatever.
matter.
And I was sitting on the steps. I was smoking my bong, and there was this group of like 10 to 11. Oh, probably like 6 to 7. 6, 7. They were black people, and they were just like, "Hey, you smoke?" And they all crowded around. One of them asked to borrow my lighter. Another one wanted to look at my weed.
And he took the bag.
He
dude.
took the bag out of my hand and took it to
Whoa.
show his friend like away. I was like,
Okay.
"Oh, okay. Are you gonna give it back?" Or eventually, he came by with the whole group of people, and they came by my bong. And I was like, "Hey, can I get a hit?" And I packed a bowl, and they pretty much all just smoked it before I could get a hit. But
And then they walked around with it too.
That's
Yeah, they walked around with my fucking bong, bro. I felt violated, honestly.
Yeah, that's kind of disrespectful. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
And
lie.
then they came back. I like appreciate it, bro.
Right.
It was a W interaction, though.
It was
Yeah.
W.
I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Dude, what do you think of cigarettes? Let's talk about cigarettes.
Oh, cigarettes.
500
Dude.
cigarettes.
5.
I love them. I love them. I must say.
It's been a recent love for me.
I've been on this game, bro. I think you were the first one, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When'd you start smoking
I
cigarettes?
started
regularly?
smoking
High school?
around this time last year. Actually, smoking cigarettes. I started smoking weed my junior year, but I just like bought a pack of Newports and was like, all right, let's fucking go. And I went like fucking dart for dart, smoked about like 4 or 5 cigarettes in that sitting, just trying to get used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, now I roll them.
How was the buzz?
The buzz for the first time,
Yeah.
Weak or no?
it was strong. I remember trying to get. I'm like, okay, this shit is not happening right now. It was just like,
I'm in a hole.
Oh,
I'm in a
no.
hole.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I mean,
Dude.
Yeah, you know, rolling them yourself is a lot more economical.
oh, definitely. And like I can just like on a whim, like whenever I feel like I could just be like, hey, just
Yeah.
roll up and then.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could stomach them no filter now.
Yeah,
bro.
me too,
I feel
man.
like
Oh yeah.
that's so amazing.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, I told you guys, I think, but my mom used to smoke like 4 or 5 packs a day, so I just like was always around. Like I would visit my dad, he's like, why do all your clothes smell like cigarettes? And I'm like, I don't know. I just smoke like that. I don't know. Dude, teachers at school would be like, why do you smell like cigarettes? I'm like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh god.
So like for a while I was like, dude, fuck cigarettes, bro. I don't fuck with that shit.
Dude.
But now, like, if I'm like, it was like 2 or 3 a.m. after a rave or like during a rave, and I'm like, somebody pass me a cigarette, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Fuck
And I
it.
could take that shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, nicotine addiction runs crazy in my family. I just realized because like my dad smoked weed. He was a stoner.
Yeah.
But my mom, I remember she used to be hella like into like smoking cigarettes like every day. Then she stopped. I know my aunt, my mom's sister, she was like smoking like a pack a day. It was
Wow.
bad. Yeah. Eventually she toned it down. She still smokes, but I remember she stopped for a bit and then she just started smoking it again. But it was like lighter, like 3 cigs a day at most.
Yeah.
But I remember my brother too. He's a huge Nick addict, dude. He has vapes. He always buys new vapes. He always buys like cheap and yet nasty like grape juice ones.
Ew.
And he's like, I don't like this one, but I'm gonna keep it till it's dead. And then he like, dude, he's so corny with it. He drives like with the wheel with it, and then he like takes it through his nostril, his right nostril, and it comes out.
Ew.
God,
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
bro, you're like 40. Come on, bro.
That's
Dude,
gross, bro.
nah.
But I remember one time, like, when we got back from Mexico from our trip, for my dad's funeral or whatever, we got back, we visited my family in L.A., because we came back from the L.A. Airport, and we had family in Burbank.
Right.
And so we went to go visit their house. They live on, like, some fucking Greek mythology street. I know every street over there's, like, Ares, fucking Athena, fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember we pulled up, and he was like fiending, and someone offered him a cigarette. He's like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was funny, bro.
Dude.
Nicotine, that shit goes crazy. I remember for a bit he was on Nick gum too.
Oh, Nicorette, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, my mom she tried that for like 6 months, bro.
How was
I remember.
that?
Dude, she had so much Nicorette in her room, bro. I thought it was insane, bro. It was just piles and piles of Nicorette. I was like, oh my god.
Be careful when you say that word.
It's okay.
Yeah, bro, Nicorette?
Yeah, Nicorette. Pronounce the C.
Nicorette.
Yes.
Dude,
imagine
the-
she discovered Zins, bro.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
What do you guys
Bro,
think of
Upper Decker?
Zins? What do you
Bro,
That shit's gotta be bad for your guts.
it's insane, bro. The tech bros in boom, bro.
The Zin epidemic, bro.
The Zindemic, bro.
Dude, every
Not
time I've
Zins.
tried Zins, like they last like 5 minutes in my mouth before it's like my mouth is like fucking on fire, dude.
Yeah.
It's like dead ass, like just
Mhm.
eating the most spicy shit, like just cinnamon spicy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like your mouth just
Right.
feels bad and you just spit it out. You're like, ugh.
Is the buzz even good, bro?
I feel it. It's like pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I feel like I'm more at that point when the buzz sets. I'm more uncomfortable by the like
Yeah.
feeling sensation in my mouth, and I'm just like, get me out of this,
That's
bro. Get me
fair,
out of
bro.
this.
Hey, what do you think of poppers, bro?
Dude, What do you think of poppers, bro?
What do I think? I mean, just I've never done them, but like it's just something that makes your ass loose. I
Dude,
mean, I don't
you
see
don't
the
know.
point of doing that.
It's a lie.
recreational.
It's a lie.
Dude, you sniff that shit. You sniff it literally like smelling salts, and then you let it hit. It takes 30 seconds, and then your body's just like, it just feels like there's like a sensation of heat just running down your back, just running down your whole body, down your face, down your head. You're like, oh, that ass like your first Nick hit times like 100.
It's like you ever take a sip of like really hard liquor like whiskey when it's like cold outside and you feel like your whole body like warm up? Is that
Yeah, I think I kind of have.
that I don't know, just like I remember there was one time, because my grandma, bro, I don't know if I've told you, she's really into whiskey.
I've seen.
Like there's a shelf in her pantry that she has, and it's like probably the size of like this desk. And it is entirely filled to the brim.
Wow.
With just bottles of different whiskey.
That's awesome.
The shelf is bending.
The shelf is literally bending down from how many bottles of whiskey is on there. So there was a few times where she let me try some just to see if it's like good or not. And there's some like really, really high proof ones that she has that like just warm your whole body up. It's really interesting.
Interesting.
It's that same sort of feeling.
Yeah, I do notice that, like, I when I drink whiskey, or I think just for, like, most alcohols, except for really vodka, I want to say, because it's just, like, so cold, and, like, twisted teas, but, like, for, at least with Heineken and Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey, for me, it's, I do get that warm feeling, and it's, like, I feel it in my face, and it's, like...
I gotta ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you guys ever tried Everclear?
Everclear. I have not, but I'm kind of scared to try it.
I remember you told me the story about Everclear.
Let me
but
tell
I
you
think
the
should tell me
story
again.
about my Everclear experience. Have I
Oh,
ever
you
told
tried it? No, you haven't.
So it was New Year's Eve, December 31st. I remember I went to San Luis Obispo because Zeke and Evan were going to. Zeke at the time, or Evan at the time, was like in some like situationship with some chick that lived over there. They were like fucking every night. But
Yeah.
like I remember, we went over there and we visited. And they were just throwing a party. There was like a ton of liquor, a ton of people pulled up. I got hella fucked up. In the back, they had a like jungle juice that was mixed with like fruit punch, like the tiki punch or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
Hawaiian punch. And then there was also like there was a ton of ice and shit. And I remember we were playing like beer pong or whatever the fuck. And if you lost, you had to take a shot. You had to like down the whole fucking cup.
Yeah.
I drank a whole like cup of that shit, like a whole solo cup. Oh my god, dude, I blacked out. That was the only night I've ever blacked out, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
that will do that.
Like, there's pictures of me like at that event, like I'm like all giddy and shit. Like I got a big like grin on my face, my eyes are wide shut, cause like I'm pretty crossfaded too, so I'm just like, just coasting along the wave of happiness, bro.
Oh my
Yeah. No, dude, I think you showed me a video that somebody took of you that night, bro. I saw you were just joyous, bro. You were as happy as could be.
Oh yeah. I got a taste of that. I didn't get completely blackout, but I drank like 4 beers the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Four
Yeah.
Heinekens.
I think I remember seeing you when you were 4 beers deep.
Yeah.
that
we went
was
into-
that was.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember bits and pieces of it, but I mean, it was a beer night that night, and
Gotta let the Heineken speak.
oh yeah, and speak it did.
Yeah, man. No, but you are. You know, if I had to give you a rating on yourself as drunk, I would say that you're a fantastic person to be around drunk.
Oh, thank you.
I think there are some people who are not fun to be around when they're
Right.
drunk, and I think you are not one of them.
I like how
Awesome.
far away we've strayed from the actual conversation. Like we
Yeah.
started
Yeah, we're
with
supposed
Mexican
to be talking
restaurants.
about Mexican.
Let's go back to that for a sec,
Yeah,
bro.
let's-
What do you think of Mexican restaurants, bro?
Dude, well, I'm gonna tell you, I never really got into it.
Is
Because,
Mexican food good to you?
Yeah, no. The thing is,
What's the best Mexican food you've had? Like where
fuck,
at?
dude? That's a really good question. I really. Do you know back on Burnell Road, El Amigo?
Yeah.
That has consistently some of the best Mexican food I've had.
Really?
It seems like it's entirely self-run, or no, sorry, not self-run. Sorry, family-run. Last time we went a few days ago with me and my grandma. Sorry. There was a lady that served us at our table, and she was literally like this tall.
Oh my god.
And
Oompa Loompa.
yeah, no, she was literally like the size of an Oompa Loompa. I was like, wow, that's
like this tall, like my long.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
I was honestly surprised that like a human body could fit into that sort of size, but
Oh, yes.
Dude, some of the best Mexican food I've ever had has been in the fucking motherland itself,
Yeah.
bro, Mexico.
Well, yeah,
remember-
because you've been.
I've been to Aguascalientes, bro, and they
Right.
have like a taco stand. It's called Mi Amigazo Nacho, and it's like they're always open at like late at night and shit. They open late. Then, oh my god, let me describe to you. They double the tortilla, corn tortilla, and then they get meat of your choosing. There's like chorizo, there's al pastor, there's like all these other ones, but I go with asada. Put that on top. They big ass scoop of like beans, pinto beans, straight, like just plain pinto beans.
Yeah.
And then they also put on a scoop of mashed potatoes, and they give you a side of like handmade like tostadas, and then there's also like fucking like boiled potatoes you could put
Yeah.
in the taco, and they got like salsa verde, they got like fucking guacamole salsa. Wait, let me finish. But like every time I've gone, I just drain that shit in like fucking lime and the salsa verde and all that shit, and I just like I crunch up a tostada and put on there. It has like a crunch. Oh, dude, if weed was legal in Mexico, every restaurant would do amazing.
Yeah.
Like they got munchies everywhere, dude.
Oh,
What were you
God.
gonna say though?
I was gonna say, do you guys remember
No.
high school lunches, the mashed potatoes?
Okay, here's the thing with my high school, because I went to private Catholic, but I know the mashed potatoes that you're talking about, the public school mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I never had those. For the longest time, I hated all things potatoes. Like I hated French fries, tater tots. I only recently started expanding my palate like senior year
Really?
towards more potatoes. And even still, I'm not too big on the potato front.
starches.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I have a respect for it. But basically what this is going back to is, yes, I do know what you are talking about.
Yeah.
And that, but my school lunches were different, and they were actually pretty fucking
Didn't you also go to a Catholic school?
I did like
Fuck,
to like
dude.
fifth grade. After fifth grade, I
Yeah.
remember they sent my mom the bill. It was way too expensive. She was like, "Hell no, we're taking you to a public school." And I did sixth grade at Oak Grove Elementary, bro.
Well, so like you had the public school lunches then?
For a little bit, but like I'd say honestly, I'm gonna be honest. My experience with like high school or public school food for a bit, like especially like during middle school, it was elite. They were giving
Yeah.
us like the best dishes ever, like chicken and waffles, fucking like whole like dishes of pasta, whole
Yeah.
fucking like they'd give us mashed like baked potatoes too. It was like
Ooh,
they
wow,
just
what?
they just take a whole potato and like wrap it in aluminum
Holy
foil,
shit.
shove it in the oven, cut it down the middle, and then
Dude.
you could put like fucking butter, fucking sour cream,
All right.
cheese, fucking bacon bits,
For us
jalapenos,
here
salt and pepper.
at Cabrillo High School on Lompoc, California, off Constellation Road. Shout out Conquistadors. Every day, you pretty much had three choices. You had nachos, which was Tostitos circles with nacho cheese and jalapenos.
Oh.
And then you had a burger, which was a bun and then a patty, sometimes with cheese, and then you could put lettuce, tomato, and onion on it. That was my go-to most of the time because that was the best thing.
In
they
high
had.
school, I will say the fucking. Oh my bad. Keep going.
Dude, and they also had the pasta. The pasta, there was sometimes they would give you a garlic bread. And when you had the pasta,
Now we're talking.
With you could mix the red and the white because they gave you red and white sauce. So you can mix the red and the white sauce. Sometimes they have meatballs that they could give you,
Ooh.
and then sometimes on top of that they give you the garlic bread. Dude, I feel like a whole course meal, bro. Like dead ass. Like most of the time it was really really shitty. but sometimes you could like make it up and like, dude, especially if you have like a long four periods of classes you just fucking hate. Like for me, senior year, I had this Spanish 2 class that I was in right before lunch. I fucking hated it because I was a senior and like everybody in that class was either a freshman or a sophomore. So they were all just like, "Why the fuck are you here, dude? You're so old." And I'm like,
I didn't get my credit.
And then, dude, I would literally just go in, have my headphones on the entire time, and my Spanish teacher would tell me to take them out like 2 or 3 times. I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude! I don't want to be here." I retained nothing from that class, dude. Fuck high school Spanish.
I will say when I got into high school, the quality of lunches definitely dipped for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I remember it was like a inside joke at our school. Like every single day for lunch, there would be like 3 or 4 options. There'd be the salad for the vegetarians. There'd be the main course. There'd be a side course or whatever the fuck. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And then every single day, you know what else they had every single day?
What?
Spicy chicken sandwiches.
Oh yes, me too.
And they were
We
always
had spicy
they
chicken
were always
sandwiches.
wrapped in like this aluminum
Yeah.
bag or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck,
me
like,
too.
Like the
Me
same type
too.
of like heat type of bag that Popeyes uses and shit. You know what I mean?
Did y'all have a salad bar?
No.
Okay. Damn.
We just had like packaged salads.
Really?
Yeah.
Packaged salads?
Yeah, they came in like these plastic containers and shit.
That's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
But
Did y'all serve breakfast?
yeah, we had.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember we also had a brunch period too, and they'd give out.
Really?
They gave out. They,
Fucking brunch.
they gave out like breakfast items during break, and I remember I'd
Break?
always, yeah, I remember I'd always go up to it and get fucking like frosted chocolate donuts with like 2 cartons of milk. I always got 2 or 3 cartons of
In
milk.
Porterville, California?
Yeah, we were up, bro. Like, not gonna lie, the school lunch scene in Porterville was pretty lit for a bit. I mean, I don't know how much it was for PHS or Menachie, but like Summit, Go Bears, oh my god, dude, it was alright. I mean, compared to what you guys are talking about, I was kind of like taking it for granted. I was like, yeah, we got brunch, it's whatever. We got like, fucking, they gave us like packaged waffles.
For us at 8 a.m., you could either get like a bagel and cream cheese and an apple or an orange, and then one of those prepackaged cereal things.
Oh
Ooh,
god.
the
With like a little
tiny
carton of milk.
containers?
Yeah, with a little carton of milk.
Oh, let me tell you guys about what my breakfast scene was like back
Yeah.
in like public school. So basically, we would have these carts, right? And we'd all eat the same thing for breakfast every day, but they'd switch it up.
Yeah.
So we're not eating the same thing. And they'd have these carts that we'd wheel to the room, and we'd wheel them back, and
Really? So you guys like delivered breakfast?
yeah, essentially. So like we'd go to the cafeteria, get our little carts, bring them to the thing.
Cart Nation. Keep going.
But after we finished the breakfast, so the teachers would take out the breakfast items and then save them for the next period because they'd throw it out what wasn't eaten, and they'd be brought back to the cafeteria. That's how we did breakfast, and then
Yeah.
lunch. I don't know. I didn't really get lunch like that. I always brought my lunch from home
Oh, real?
for the most part. Either that or I didn't eat.
It's kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. You're one of those kids. I would have made fun of you in high school. Like I've been talking.
I
about
would have
that.
respected it, but I would do that if I had the money, time, or even really want to do that.
Right.
I mean, for me, the school lunches were free, like all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly. So like, why
Yeah.
not? You know.
And for the most part, like in high school, like because also with LAUSD, right? That's the big school district that I was in when I was in public school, and it was like
You went to public school for what?
from
Elementary or what?
from like preschool to 8th grade.
Mm.
But yeah, I'd bring my lunch in those days because the thing is the food is so greasy, like there'd be grease on the outside of the packaging. It was like nasty shit, and I hated it. But it would make me sick too.
That's gross, dude.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
the food was not good.
Hey, speaking of that, Robert, ever tell you about the person that threw a trash can at me when I was taking a shit in my school?
What the fuck?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so throwback. I think it was junior year. No, it was senior year of high school. I was taking a science class, and I bombed one of her tests that she made me do. So I came into her classroom during lunch to retake the test, and I was like midway through the test when I was like, okay, I gotta shit like right now. So eventually I'm like, okay, hey, Miss Mason, I gotta go take a shit. Can I go to the restroom? She's like, sure. So I go to the restroom, and I've been shitting in Cabrillo High School bathrooms for a while at this point. So I know the strat. If you're shitting in the bathroom, lift your feet up so nobody knows that you're in the stall, and be as quiet as possible. Because if somebody sees that you're taking a shit in the Cabrillo High School bathrooms, they will harass you. That is just a fact. So I did it,
Cheers.
but somehow these two kids ran in, and I still don't know who they are. I don't think they knew who I was. They didn't peek over the stall or anything. But I guess they had somehow realized that I was taking a shit in the bathroom. So they picked up the entire trash can and threw it over the stall at me while I was on the toilet.
Was there trash in the can?
Yes. In fact, there was a half-drinking Monster Energy that spilled all over me and got me sticky. So,
dude, I'd throw hands.
No, because my pants were down, literally. I had to wipe, get up, get my pants up, and get out. But by the time I did that, they were gone. I was like, what the fuck just happened, dude? Like,
Nah, dude, I'd report that.
Oh, well, the thing is, I did. And they were like, there's nothing we can do because we don't really know who did it, and you can't really tell us who did it. And I was like, can I at least just use the nurse restroom from now on? She was like, yeah. So, and from that point on, I never used any restroom at the school besides the one in the nurse's room.
Oh my
Because, like, the nurse who was at the school was the wife of the cross-country coach of my school, and I was in cross-country, so I was really tight with her.
Okay.
So she was like, yeah, just go ahead, bro, whatever.
Wow.
So...
Have I ever told you guys the story about the stroker?
Dude, I remind me.
The stroker, bro? Okay, so one day I was in class. I remember I was taking, 6th period pre-calc with Miss Franco. And I got out of the class. I remember I went to go to the restroom. At that point, it was like a block schedule. So I remember it was my B day. So I was on my B day schedule. So it was like 10, 12 o'clock at this point. I went to go to the restroom because I needed to piss. And then when I went in there, I remember there was no one in there, but I did see someone in the stall. And when I walked in, I dead ass, kid you not, I heard this. Like the moment I walked in, it stopped. So then I just go over to the urinal, I go take a piss, you know. And then in that same stall, someone walks out, a white dude with greasy hair and like that Legend of Zelda like green shirt with tan pants and shit. And he walked out, MacBook in hand, didn't even rinse his hands, walked out.
Ew! What the fuck?
On God, he used it to slick his hair.
From that point on, we knew him as the stroker, and every time we saw him on campus, we'd be like, yo, what were you doing in there? What were you doing in there? The stroker.
Okay, wait, did I ever tell you about the guy that had little kid child porn on his Chromebook?
What?
Do tell.
So, so I told you guys how I was the coach of my Smash Bros. Team in high school, right?
Yeah.
So there was this guy on my team named Angel. He's kind of a shithead. Like, I'm gonna be honest, he was not fun to be around. Like, he was not easy to coach, he was not easy to play with. He always blamed other people if he lost. Like, he was just not a good guy. Eventually he got kicked off 'cause I think his grades were too bad. And then that year I graduated. But I heard from somebody who was still going to that school that he got expelled from the school because the IT department found like CP of like little kids on his Chromebook. And I was like, what the fuck?
Bro.
Why?
That reminds me of when I was in baseball, bro. I remember one time we were playing a game. It was an away game, and we were on the bus. And I was with my buddies on the team at the time. And I remember one of them was like, hey, does anyone have Discord? I could like make a whole new account right now, and I'll find a Discord server with CP on it. Watch. And we were like, "What are you talking about?" And then eventually he's like, "Bro, I'm being serious. Someone just gave him their phone. He made a whole new account.
He did it on somebody else's phone?
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
fucking god.
He made a whole new account, and then he fucking like went on some server, and I was like, dude, the moment that I found out he was like, when he said like on the bus like, I'm in, I was like, oh no, dude, I believed him at that point, and then he was showing everyone else on the bus.
He was shy.
And they're like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And he was just like, see, I wasn't lying, and that was it.
That's awful.
I feel like it's funny because after that game we didn't bring it up again.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Sure.